Hello, my name is Jesus Castillo for RubyGuides.com. And in this video, we're going to talk about the cycle method. Okay, the enumerable cycle method. And the example I'm going to give you is with arrays. Okay, so what is this method all about? Well, this method, like the name says, is for cycling. Okay, so what this really means is two things. One, lets you repeat one array a number of times. Okay, so like if you have the array ABC, then you can do ABC, 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 right? That's cycle. That's one way to use this method. Another way to use it is to have a infinite cycle. Okay, so you can give it one parameter, and the parameter is the number of repetitions. Okay, so you can tell it free, cycle free to an array. I will repeat that array 3 times. Okay, we repeat that array 3 times, or whatever number you put in the parameter. But if you don't give it a parameter, it will be infinite repeat. Okay, so I will show you what that looks like right now. Let's go to the code. Okay, so let's create one array. Sorry. Okay, so let's do oops %w abc. Okay, now I can print this array. Okay, and we have abc, right? Whoops, and we have abc. Now if I use cycle with one number as parameter, for example 2, then what I get is an enumerator object. Okay, and then I can say 2a, and then I get abc. Then I can say 3, and I get abc 3 times, right? Like that, all of the repetitions that you want. So that's one way to use cycle. Okay, and I think, let's see, and this is another way to do the same, right? You can also do a, which is the array, times 3. Okay, that gives you the same result, but before having to call the 2a. Okay, the 2a method, which converts this into a new array. So this and this right now will be the same, but the more interesting use is to have an infinite, it never ends cycle. Okay, so to do that, we can do something like this. Okay, and now I can do this 100 times. Okay, cycle, no, we don't need that. Cycle next. Okay, let me change this name because you might get confused. This has nothing to do with the method, it's just a variable name. Okay, there we go, and see what happens. Okay, so we are printing the array in a repeated pattern, in a repeated um, cycle 10 times. Okay, this will never end. We can have 10 million, doesn't matter. It will still work. I always will be ABC, 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 and of course you can add A, B, C, D, E, F, more letters. And I probably don't want to do that because it will probably look up Atom and even my computer possibly because of memory, right? And now we have this pattern repeat. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D, E, F, and that more, G. And of course, this works with numbers too. Okay, can have like that. A, B, C, D, F, G, 1, 2, 3. And the pattern keeps repeating, repeating, repeating. So that's the cycle effect. Okay, so whenever you have to repeat a pattern like this, you can use cycle. This can be used, for example, not just a pattern, but let's say you have like a toggle, like one thing that switches on and off, like on and off literally, and you can use it like that, on off, on off, on off. Okay, to turn the switch, you will say next. Okay, so you don't even next, you don't even need to check the status. So one way to do a switch will be to do if switch equals on, then switch, okay, equals off, else switch equals on. Okay, this will be how you will do a manual switch, right? You will have a switch that starts like an on, and then you will switch it like this. But if we use a cycle with 2 items or more, then the only thing you need to switch to the next state is to do next. Okay, so this will be our switch. We can change this to switch, and that will be our switch. Okay, well, no, this will be our switch, sorry, because this has the cycle method on it. This will be the array. Okay, so now to switch the state, we don't need the if statement, we don't need anything to switch to the next step, next status, the next step, the next item. The only thing you need to do is call next. And since it's an infinite pattern, an infinite cycle, right? It keeps repeating like that, then you can just do it like that for a toggle. Toggle, that's what I mean. Toggle switch on off. Okay, that's I think the best, the most interesting use for this cycle method. Okay, and so for if you have some kind of pattern like that, you can also do that. Okay, well, that's the cycle array cycle enumerable cycle method for you. I think it's really interesting. Okay, and if you also think that, leave me a comment, let me know what's another interesting use, or how you have used this method before, or if you have any questions. Okay, also subscribe because that will help me and it will help you to get more content like this. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate your time. See you in another video.